then you find that is the Janavi Kunja Gaudyamat. So, Mother Ganga, Hare Krishna. So let's see what's the message today. Na vot vijay paradurat jaya vaitaranyas. Maybe there's more windows open. Tvatvirya gayana mahamrita magna chitta. So chetato vimuka chetta sa indriyarta. Maya shukaya baram utva hato vimudan. Translation. O best of the great personalities, I am not at all afraid of material existence. For wherever I stay, I'm fully absorbed in thoughts of your glories and activities. My concern is only for the fools and rascals who are making elaborate plans for material happiness and maintaining their families, societies, and countries. I'm simply concerned with love for them. That's a great devotee, no? My Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, he gives purport. Let's see what good advice he gives you. Throughout the entire world, everyone is making big plans in adjust the miseries of the material world. And this is true at present, in the past, and in the future. Nonetheless, also they make elaborate political, social, and cultural plans. They have all been described herein as vimuda, fools. The material world has been described in Bhagavad Gita as dukalayam ashasvatam, temporary and miserable. But these fools are trying to turn the material world into chukalayam, a place of happiness, not knowing how everything acts by the arrangement of material nature, which works in her own way. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sharvasha ankara vimutatma kartam iti manyate. The bewildered spirit soul, under the influence of the three modes of material nature, thinks himself to be the doer of activities that are in actuality carried out by nature. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, text number 27. There's a plan for material nature, personally known as Durga, to punish the demons. Also the asuras, the godless demons, struggle for existence. They are directly attacked by the goddess Durga, who is well equipped with 10 hands with different types of weapons to punish them. She is carried by her lion carrier, or the mode of passion and ignorance. Everyone struggles very hard to fight through the modes of passion and ignorance and conquer material nature. But at the end, everyone is vanquished by nature's laws. There's a river known as Vaitarani between the material and spiritual worlds, and one must cross this river to reach the other side, or the spiritual world. This is an extremely difficult task. As the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Daivi esha gunamai mama maya duratyadya. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. The same word, duratyaya, meaning very difficult, is used here. Therefore, one cannot surpass the stringent laws of material nature except by the mercy of the Supreme Lord. Nonetheless, also all materialists are baffled in their plans. They try again and again to become happy in the material world. Therefore, they have been described as vimuda, first-class fools. As for Prahlad Maharaj, he was not at all unhappy, but also he was in the material world. He was full of Krishna consciousness. Those who are Krishna conscious, trying to serve the Lord, are not unhappy, whereas one who has no assets in Krishna consciousness is struggling for existence, is not only foolish, but extremely unhappy also. Prahlad Maharaj was happy and unhappy simultaneously. He felt happiness and transcendental bliss because of him being Krishna conscious. Yet he felt great unhappiness for the fools and rascals who make elaborate plans to be happy in this material world. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshun Militam Jene Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manubhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. So, very, very significant verse. Very enlightening and enlivening. That we are miserable in this material world, we don't have to speak about it because we already know that. We see it everywhere, so we don't have to make a big explanation. That we want to make arrangements to always be happy in the material world, we also know that. And we also know it fails. There's always something going wrong. So here Prahlad Maharaj is described as the one who is feeling sad for the suffering souls, and therefore he's trying to help them. And that is the principle of devotional service. The devotee is always trying to make somehow or other arrangements so that the other people can become God consciousness. Of course, he cannot impose it on them because Krishna himself does not impose his love. Krishna gives so much hints and so much help, so much, it's so wonderful, but in the end of the day, he says, but you have to accept it because you believe it and you have found yourself in these teachings of Krishna consciousness. Like we are here in the Western world, we met Srila Prabhupada and we heard about the beautiful happiness of serving Krishna in the spiritual world. And we believed in his words and we started chanting, and the first thing what happened? The first thing, when we started chanting, we couldn't eat any more meat. The Mahamantra took all the desire for eating meat out. Meat, no, never, never, never. No meat, no fish, no eggs. Prabhupada said, okay, no problem. We give up. Our families, they could not believe it. They said, oh, how can you give up such good food? Makes you healthy and strong. But the devotee says, no, Krishna doesn't eat fish, eggs, and meat, so I'm only eating his remnants, so I only eat prasadam. That was the first thing which we got from chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then the second thing we didn't want to take intoxication anymore, because when you see a person is drunk or he's otherwise intoxicated, you immediately know you cannot trust him. You cannot trust him to drive a car. You cannot trust him to do anything because he's drunk or he's intoxicated. He may do some nonsense. He's a dangerous person. So therefore, how can he be a family man? How can he be a father of somebody if he is a disaster? So that means his family is going to be a disaster. So therefore, Prabhupada, he told us Dharma. Dharma, very nice. Oh. Dharma projita kaita vatra nirmatsaram. He told us that only by following the rules of Dharma, we can discover what is our real meaning of life. If you don't follow the laws of Dharma, you don't believe in responsibility, in reincarnation. If these things are not valid for you, then you cannot understand this philosophy. There has to be some Shraddha in the Vedas, in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Mahabharata. Mahabharata, 200,000 verses of value instructions. Ramayana, another few thousands. Upanishads, Puranas, so much knowledge is being given in the Vedic tradition, all teaching us how to have proper values. And these values, They are inspired by chanting Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada, he didn't have time to teach all that at once. After the end of his mission, he translated all these books. He did an amazing service for humanity. But in the beginning, he just told us, chant Hare Krishna and come to the morning program and worship Lord Krishna. Then you will understand what is this movement of bhakti. Bhakti. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktyamam abhijanati yavanyaschasmi tatvata. You can understand me only with love. Krishna makes it very clear, only with love. So this is Bhakti Yoga, it's very high. It is higher than Hatha Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Nada Yoga. So many yogas are there. But here the really thing, what Krishna wants is your heart. He wants your love. What does a mother and a father want from their child? Their love. They don't want the child to work for them and give them money. I mean, if they're getting elder and the child is helping his father, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not the idea. Father and mother, they just want their child to be happy, and they want, in return, the child's love. And they give their love. So everything important is about love. Why do two people get married? Supposedly, because there's some love. Oh, I love you. I want to be with you my whole life. What? Are you sure? Whole life with me? You'll change your mind later. No, but this is the real meaning. So if there is marriage, there should be love. That's at least what we hope for. And why do you love your country? Because you were born here. You got everything here. This is your motherland. So you should also have, like we all love Bharatamata, because according to the Vedic teachings, the entire world is Bharatamata. But originally, Hare Krishna, welcome. Very happy to see you. So this Bharatamata, yes, of course we love Bharatamata. No, somebody says, but when you love Sarve Shukenu Bhavantu, means if you love Bharatamata and Sanatana Dharma, you must feel like Prahlad. You want the whole world to be happy. It's not that you want to, oh, these people have a lot of gold. Let us kill them and take that gold, then we are more rich. That's not Bharatamata consciousness. No, we love the world, we love the people, we love what Krishna has given to us. So Prahlad says, I'm unhappy when I see these fools and rascals only making material adjustments. It's too hot, they want to get an air conditioner. It's too cold, they want to get a freezer. They want to, anything with the body goes wrong, they want to have pills to adjust it. And like this, the materialistic idea is that we will conquer happiness by our material intelligence. And this is nonsense. Only fools and rascals, they think like that. So, in other words, our material advancement does not make us more happy. I ask you a question, who is more happy? The people who live in Assam, in a village, in a small hut with a little land, or the people who are living in a big city in a flat, is squeezed in a flat with no greenery around, just getting enough money to buy some food in the shopping mall and go home? Who has a happier life? What is your opinion? Who is in favor of the city for greatest happiness? So then we are all in favor of the country life. Who was born on a country of you? Anybody has lived in a village when he was small? You, one? You, city life.
City. Small town, like village.
Small town.
Yeah, town.
Small town. No.
Village, we were there, but only for Urlaub or something like that.
Well, I was brought up in a village. Village life is far superior. The joy, the happiness, see, the natural life. But if you're a materialist in the village, you also suffer. And you always want to go to the city because you think the city people have more things than you have. You get more money in the city and all the things. So Prahlad Maharaj says, all these people just making material arrangements, material situations, and it will not help. Therefore, they're fools and rascals. And I feel sad for them, so I want to help them. So that is why Lord Chaitanya says, Harinama, 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 Eva Kevalum, Kalau Nasteva, 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 Gati Anyata. Do you know what that means? This. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Nama. The holy name is Nam. The chanting of the holy name is the only way to get out of the ignorance of this age, in this age. And it says, the only way, 3 ways, 3 times it says the only way. So the shlokas, they're coming to wake us up. So when we get our japa, we chant every day Mahamantra, and that brings our consciousness to peace. And we think, oh, he's my little Krishna. He's sitting on the lap of Mother Yashoda. Can you see? Such a sweet little boy, and he is the supreme. God is coming to us in the form of a little boy. Is it possible? Everybody wants to be a big monster, and Krishna comes like a little baby boy. Putana wanted to kill Krishna. But Krishna he understood, oh, she come to poison me. But he's God, so he drank from her breast, but he drank all her life air out. And she went, Krishna, leave me. But while he doing that, he accepted her like a mother because he was drinking her poisoned milk, but the poison had nothing to do with Krishna. So in this way, we can see that the devotees, they always want to make everybody happy. That is their business. That's why they're preachers. Now look at this. When Prabhupada came to the West, there was only, in English language, no literature about Lord Chaitanya. His guru, above him, his guru had taught him, you should preach in the English-speaking world, because he went to a college, to a Scottish Church College in Calcutta. So he said that to him. So Prabhupada, when he went to the West at the age of 68, he translated 60 books like this, plus 30 books, Chaitanya Charitamrita, plus many other separate books, altogether 100 books easily. And he had them translated in all the languages in the world, practically, more than 56 languages. And he had them distributed. That was not available. That happened by an old man after 68 years. How's possible? And he had no money. He didn't have any, he didn't come like with a big bank balance, and he could have done it like that way, no? Everything he did by his compassion. He preached and preached and preached to everyone. And he told us the same thing what we just read here. The same message. Same easy, loving message. That we are not happy in this material world. Don't make arrangements to be happy, but be happy to be in Krishna consciousness. Be happy to eat prasadam. Be happy to see devotees. Be happy in this environment. Devotional environment, which you can also create. In your home, you should create devotional environment. My Gurudev, my grandfather Gurudev, he said, I want to open a temple in the heart of everyone. Are you ready? Are you ready to open your heart and make a temple inside of your heart? Huh? That's what he came for. So you can do that. But you have to be ready. So you have to start chanting Hare Krishna, to offer your food. Whatever you eat first must be offered to Krishna. You make a little altar in your flat, wherever you live. And you install Radha Krishna in your heart. And now, this body you have belongs to them. It's their temple. So you have to keep the temple clean and pure. That's your job now. Just now you also take care of your body, you clean your body. But when you install Krishna in your heart, then cleaning your body and doing everything is like puja to the Lord. That's why my Gurudev says, make a temple in everybody's heart, not in the mind. The mind should just follow, but the heart should be identified. I belong to you, my Lord. I belong to you. That's the message. Tomorrow we go?
I go day after tomorrow.
I know, but I go tomorrow?
Yes.
By your grace?
By your grace.
By the devotee's grace.
By the devotees.
Yes. He sent me to Bulgaria tomorrow to see the devotees there. There's also temple. But you know, when you have that preaching spirit of Srimad Bhagavatam, that everybody should make a temple in the heart, then first of all you ask them, you want to make a temple in your heart? When they say yes, okay, now let's get the ingredients. You get a bell, you maybe get a little arctic set, maybe you get a little takoji in your home. You can also install in your heart. If you're in prison and you have nothing, you can install everything inside.
I already have Thakurji at my home. I already have Thakurji at my home.
Which one?
I have one Murti and one small Thakurji.
Gopal?
Gopal.
You have a Gopalji like him?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. So, there's 5 rasas you can have with Krishna. Who knows the 5 rasas? First rasa is? Shantarasa. Shantarasa means you see God everywhere and everything in God. And you're completely happy about that. Then the next rasa, the next relationship is Dasya rasa. Dasya rasa means you are a servant. We are all servants of Krishna eternally. Swarupaya haya nityera Krishna das. We are eternal servants of God. So there's no doubt about that. So therefore you want to serve. And how you serve Krishna? You cook your food for Krishna. You do your studies for Krishna. You make the flower garland for Krishna. You come to the temple and help the Sunday feast for Krishna. Everything you do is for Krishna. Private and public as well. Then what is the next rasa? Shakya rasa. After servant to be the surrendered servant, then the Shakya rasa is you become so intimate with God, you're becoming like his friend. Oh, he's my bosom friend. Oh, I want to play with him in the forest of Vrindavan. I want to go out and take care of the cows with him. Then what's the next rasa?
Vatsalya rasa.
Vatsalya rasa. Vatsalya rasa is when you serve Krishna like a baby. When you have a little Gopalji, that's Vatsalya rasa. Mother Yashoda and Krishna is Vatsalya rasa.
Vatsa heißt Kalb, Calf, und Vatsa heißt auch Kind, Child.
In this connection, I'm not sure. What is Vatsalya? I know Kaf.
Vatsalya is a Sanskrit word and it means like love.
Yeah.
Like a mother loves a baby, the same meaning of it.
Okay, nothing to do with Kaf.
Cow.
Kaf. Cow.
Yeah, like it relates.
Cow also means Vatsa
Yeah,
something.
like with the baby, with the Krishna cow. Krishna was also very in a bond of love with the cows. That's why.
So that's what he meant. Is there some connection with the word Kaf?
Yeah, calf is a baby of cow.
Yes,
Vatsa
but
means cow.
Vatsalya Ras is the relationship of affectionate love.
Unconditional love.
Okay, so then what is the next rasa?
Madhurya.
Madhurya means you fall in love with Krishna. And you want to serve him eternally like the gopis in Vrindavan. That is the most exalted rasa. That's why we have heard about the Maharas or the Ras Leela. Krishna is dancing with all the gopis and with Radharani in the center. That is the symbol of the divine cosmic love dance of God. And you see, believe it or not, God is inviting us to go there and dance with him, if you like. You can also stay here and dance in a disco. Your choice. But the happiness will not be here. The happiness will be in serving Krishna. Anyhow, these are the 5 rasas. And by giving our whatever inclination we have, that we make it stronger and stronger and stronger, and more service and more service and more service. Any questions? Now it's time for your questions. Please, ask some question. You cannot say, I have no question. You're just shy. Because if you want to make a temple of Krishna in your heart, you have to know a lot of things and do a lot of things. You have to have prayers, how to offer your food. You have to get a Bhagavad Gita as it is to read every day, instructions for the Lord of the heart. Then there's a few things you have to actually do in your life. It's not just, okay, I make a temple of Krishna in the heart. Okay, now you keep there, my Lord, and don't bother me. He's already in your heart as Paramatma, but he wants to be installed on the throne of your heart. Yes.
I already asked this, but you can understand Krishna only by associating with devotees.
I couldn't understand that question.
I heard in the scriptures is written that we can get only, I think, I'm not sure which words they use, but only by devotees you can get Krishna. You cannot get by tapasya, you cannot get by reading a lot of books and this and that. So you can get only Krishna by, I think, the mercy of the devotees is there.
Yeah, there are many slokas, they say things like that. That Lord Parvati, she asked Lord Shiva, oh Lord Shiva, who is the greatest of all devotees? And Lord Shiva says, oh, the greatest of all devotees is Vishnu Aradhanam, is the devotee of Lord Vishnu. Then Parvati starts crying. Then Shiva says, hey, why are you crying? Oh, because you said the greatest devotee of all is the one of Vishnu, but I'm a devotee of you, Lord Shiva. So I'm very sad now. Then he says, oh, but the one who is the servant of the devotee of Lord Krishna, he's the highest. Then Parvati is happy again, because she's worshipping the greatest of all devotees, Lord Shiva. So in this way, see, there's so much nectar. The Vedas are full of nectar, full of answers. Go ahead, speak loud.
Is our life predestined by God, Krishna? Life.
Is your life predestined?
Yeah, or like meeting with the people and everything. Is it predestined for every human being?
That question is asked by many, and there's no answer. Why? Because there's free will. You have free will, but there's also karma. Prarabdha karma, aprarabdha karma. There's so many action, reaction, and those you cannot penetrate. You cannot
Escape.
analyze it. Oh, this is my karma exactly. Astrologers say try to say something about your life, but actually the Supreme Lord is always your well-wisher. So even if there's Rahu, Ketu, there'll be blessing coming for you if you're a devotee. So, therefore, Krishna, he does not want to force you to become his devotee. Krishna wants you to be his devotee. Krishna wants you to love him with all your heart. But it is your free choice. Therefore, he has made this karma situation a little bit hidden behind the curtain. How is it? How is it working? How is the karma working? Nobody can understand. But it's working. Precisely. Clockwork. Tick, 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 tick. It's working. We can see that. With a little spiritual intelligence, you can see it. Karma is working. But we don't care. We know that our Lord and the Lord of Lords, he wants my love. So let's try to give your love to him. Chant the name Krishna, please. I'm so far. I'm so fallen. I've forgotten you. Please let me chant your name and become close to you. And give me some seva. Oh, there are some fools and rascals in my school. Okay, let me cook some prasad at home, some sweet balls, and I go to them. Please, I have something for you. They say, what is it? Try it, try it. This has been offered to Krishna. This is Mahaprasadam. This will purify you. Can you please say the name of Krishna? Yeah. Then, if you are getting somebody to chant, then that somebody is already purified. A lot. Not complete, but best start. Then you say, now I want you to read Bhagavad Gita, and you give him a Bhagavad Gita. Of course, he has to give some donation. Otherwise, if you just give it, then he will not value it. There has to be some reciprocation. But if you don't get Bhagavad Gita, then he cannot understand anything. This is like the perfect book on Sanatana Dharma. And the best Bhagavad Gita is Bhagavad Gita as it is by Srila Prabhupada. I recommend to you very, very much. If you read the Bhagavad Gita, everything becomes clear for you. Sanatana Dharma ki jai. And then you want to help somebody this way, even he's a fool and rascal, maybe you don't understand. This prasadam you give to them, he said Hare Krishna one day, his spiritual life has begun at that moment. Can you imagine? So simple. So always have some prasadam in your bag. And any fool and rascal in the material world you meet, come here, come here. I have something for you. What? Special dish I make for all the people I love. You love? Of course I love you. You're my brother under the Supreme Lord. Right? My sister, my brother. It's so simple. That's preaching. Prabhupada sent us out to sell these books in the street. Give people these books. Can you imagine somebody comes to you in the street, says, hey, take it. Take it, take it. Please give me a nice donation because we printed that for you so that you can learn about your eternal soul. And people go, I was not looking for that. Doesn't matter. I brought it to you. And then if she gives me $10, that's the first $10 she has given to Krishna in her life. It's a great service. And of course I take the $10 and take to Thakurji. We did that. Prabhupada spread his movement. How do you think Prabhupada financed to print books in all the language in the world? So expensive. But the devotees, they went out and gave these books out. And so many people said, yes, what these books say, it's true. That's the most amazing thing. It's true. Any other question? Yes.
As you said that the life in village is much more better than the life in cities, and the people who have so much wealth, they are not happy.
The people have so much wealth.
Money.
Yeah, money doesn't make happy.
Yeah, but there are many people in the world who are rich, and they are still living their life they want, and they are happy. I mean, they chant Hare Krishna, they also praise God, and they are the richest people, and they are still happy. Like without money, the life doesn't run. So how you can say that people who are rich are not?
Wait. Let me explain myself. I have lived in villages, in Assam, in Bengal. I've sat with the people in the day, in the night, and they're living a very, very nice life. They are not having much money, just enough they're getting by, having their crops, they also suffer when there's inundation, there's no crops, they have so many, in this material world there's problems everywhere. And of course it's true what you say, some people are rich and they are also becoming devotees and they start giving donations for Krishna consciousness. We are not against money. We are against the misuse of money. To just make it for material things, just for increasing your entanglement. Money is not the problem. Many Rajarshis were there, rich kings, and there were devotees also, of course. But the general materialist, he just thinks more. Corruption. And they're not more happy by that. They're just getting more entangled in this material world of action and reaction. Like they say, behind every great fortune, there's been many crimes behind for big fortunes to come to exist. Generally, that's true. So these crimes, they destroy everything. For the sake of money, crimes are committed. That's not good. So simple living, high thinking, Prabhupada made propaganda. He said, let's live simply. But simple living didn't mean simple thinking. Simple living, high thinking. And then if somebody's a businessman and he's making good business, then he let him give very good share. Prabhupada said, businessman should give 50% of his profit to Krishna. If he does that, then he'll become a Vaishya Rishi, a saintly Vaishya businessman. Why not? Like I said, there's nothing wrong with money or gold or jewels, no. But the greed for it makes us very sick and destroy our life. And the envy. So we have to become mature about this. But your question was very true. But because I love village life, so I made a little propaganda for the village life.
Yeah.
If you live there in Vrindavan we have a Goshala in Radhakunda. And when the 100 cows come for the prasadam time, oh, you should see how happy they are. Any more questions?
How to make
Yes.
Gurudev, what is the difference between karma and the bhakti?
What is?
What is the difference between karma and bhakti, and are they interchangeable? Karma could become bhakti and bhakti could become like a karma.
Karma yoga is working for Krishna. That becomes bhakti also. Karma kanda, working for just wanting to have a result from me, like from demigods and things like that, that is not bhakti. But karma offered to Krishna, our work, karma means work, no? That is becoming bhakti yoga. Krishna explains very nicely in Bhagavad Gita. And what was the second part of your question?
Are they interchangeable? Could if we are doing karma for like at workplace, it could be, or it is only related to the Krishna, for the work of Krishna.
In your workplace, your karma, how much karma yoga or whatever it is will be done, will be seen by how you use the Lakshmi when you get salary. You will decide whether this was yoga or this was boga. If you only act for yourself, it is egotism. Oh yes, you worked. You're not obliged to give. Giving must be with love. Krishna doesn't want any donation like, okay, Krishna, here, take. Huh? No. If it's not from the heart, no, thank you.
And if Gurudev karma, we are doing our karma like with the intention of like with the pure heart and for the seeking blessings of Lord Krishna and for his bhakti, could it reach to a stage of bhakti at that moment?
Yes, that's devotional service. We do devotional service because we want to please Krishna. You may say, and I want to be happy? Okay, you'll be also happy, don't worry. But the main thing is you're making Krishna happy and trying to make others happy. You'll be happy automatically, don't worry. And if you're not happy, but you make others happy, then Krishna is more satisfied with you. You had one more?
how to make prasadam for him, what to offer.
You want to know what to offer to Krishna? Well, there's a very nice cookbook. You can learn how to cook nice. You cook with love. Krishna will patram pushpam phalam toyam yume bhaktya pranashati. You offer me with love and devotion a fruit, a flower, a leaf, some water. I will accept your offering when you make it like this. So there's, maybe you are, which part of India you're from?
Punjab.
So you make Punjabi rotis for Krishna, he likes very much. And also, what else the Punjabis like to eat?
Sag.
Dal?
Sag.
Many
Sag.
things.
Many, of course, a big cuisine. Like, but for example, in Gujarat, they like the dokla. In South India, they want to have the idli and the dosha. In UP, they want the tandoori roti. Like that, everywhere has specialities, no?
Sag and makki ki roti.
Yes. So in this way, Krishna loves all of it. But what he really loves is to eat your love. That is what he takes. So love is really the all in all. That makes us grow, that makes us great, that makes us positive in difficult times. Okay, any more questions?